So yeah, I warmed up at the Royal Albert Hall for you. So actually, I did do a couple of warm-ups before that. I just want to tell you about one of them. Absolutely true story. We did this little theatre, and we stayed in a place just outside Luton called Dunstable. Fucking hell. It's good. We stayed in this 2-star hotel. Me! Full of white trash. I don't want to deny my roots, but I'm out of that now, so I expect a little bit more. No, and the road manager came out and said, I've booked you in. Just go straight in, just go straight through the bar, and your room's at the end of the corridor. Just hide out there, no one will bother you, and I'll pick you up at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. You'll be all right. I went, oh, God. He went, oh, I must warn you, there's a wedding on. Oh, for And honestly, I walked in, it was loud, packed with people, bloke in a suit, could have been the groom, I don't care. I walked in and he went, Brent! Oh, for fuck's sake. What's the best he thought could happen with that? What was he hoping for? That I'd hear him shout that and I'd turn around and go, who said that then? That is brilliant. Was it you? Yeah, it was me. What? Brent, you little sausage. What were you just shouting it like? You just think of that, after just shouting out, that's brilliant. Just, oh, God. I was going to bed, but do you want to be mates? It's got better though. About a year ago, I work in XFM sometimes, and about a year ago, I got into the lift, and just as the lift doors were closing, a bloke sort of made it in. I think he was a workman there, he had a little logo on his shirt, and he clocked me and he went, and I went, right, he went, and then he went, where's Monkey? And instead of going, that's not me, mate, that's Johnny Vegas, so I went, oh, he's at home. Then he started going, oh, I think you're brilliant in those, and I was going, thanks very much. Oh, dear. But I can't complain. I have had a good year. Went to America at the beginning of the year. Won a couple of Globes, thank you very much. No, I'm not telling you, no. I'm not telling you that to show off. Brent! Yeah, cunt. I'm telling you that to compare it with the week I had before I went to America. That wasn't such a good week. I was sitting at home, I think it was about the second week in January. I don't know if you saw it. I was watching telly, and there was that programme, Celebrity Stars and Their Doubles with Dale Winton. Yeah, sure, there was a Brent lookalike, who won his category, just a fat bloke. He had a tie and a goatee. Just a fat bloke. Most like Brent in the world. Unbelievable. About 45, about 18 stone. In fact, he was so fat that when he got up to get his award off Dale, he actually had that fat bloke waddle. And Dale Winton said, you even walk like Ricky Gervais. Not even Brent anymore. Just a fat bloke he was, though. I couldn't believe it. So I've started wearing black all the time now. Got a complex, it's slimming. It works. Pavarotti always wears black, doesn't he? And no, you see him in pastel and he's a chunky little fucker. So welcome to my new show. A bit worried about what to charge. I thought 25 quid's a lot of money. And I looked at other TV comedians that were charging less than me, and I thought, fuck it, you get what you pay for. Some people charge 25. Jim Davison, live at the 25. Strictly no spastics. Except for Jim, they put him off. It's a word you don't hear very often, isn't it? Spastic. Again, in the 70s, all the rage. No, but they changed their name. The society. Individuals, they weren't... Well, you know what, I'm going to christen it. No. It was called the Spastic Society, and that was a normal word. And they changed their name to Scope. And they changed the name to Scope because spastic had started being used as a derogatory term, particularly in playgrounds. Like, bullies would pick on little disabled kids, and they say, oi, spastics. They changed it to scope, and now that doesn't happen. It can't, does it? 'Cause, I mean, what would happen now if a bully picked on a little fella in a wheelchair, went, oi, spastic? Little fella in a wheelchair would just go, I think you'll find his scope. Oi, Scopey! Oh, fuck! My impression of a wheelchair user. Not Thora Heard, that's just that. She had a posh one. She didn't even bother with that. Never off her arse, was she? She could walk. I'd seen her walk. She'd go shopping in one of those things, all the way home, right up to the front door, key in the door, straight in the stair lift, feet haven't touched the ground yet, up to the bathroom, lowered into the bath. Never off her arse. Give her an award, she's up there like a fucking greyhound. Same as that Stephen Hawking, lazy. Most intelligent man on the planet, and I'm having a go. Brilliant. Most intelligent man on the planet, but not such a good judge of character. Happily married. Kids. Nurse. And now, according to some, my lawyers have told me to say, she leaves him out in the sun, she smacks him round the head for a laugh. Isn't that terrible? He must be thinking, what happened to all the fucking blowjobs? Whack. Ow. Spell the whole word. Ouch. But there's no evidence. The charges were dropped. So that's not how he got the cuts and bruises. It's probably all the skateboarding he does. So, why politics? Because I want to give something back to society. Fuck off, I do. You don't know. And I can't enjoy this life when I see injustice, suffering, inequality. And I want to live and die, if necessary, by the morals I hold dearly, like Martin Luther King and Gandhi and Ben Elton. People have a problem with Ben Elton now. They think he's sort of sold out all his principles and just made as much money as he could, and he's just an annoying little twat. When I first moved in with my girlfriend, 20-odd years ago, our first flat together, it was a horrible place. It was in King's Cross, and it was a horrible area, King's Cross, a seedy road, seedy block, horrible little thing. It was a rip-off, but it's all we could afford. It was one room, just one room, but it had like a little kitchenette area. So what we decided to do, we moved the single bed sort of into there, so we had a lounge. It was like a one-bedroom flat. So at night, we're in a space this big. The bed literally just fit in. I had to scrape it down the wall to get it in, and it came over the doorway a bit, and in bed, I could open the fridge. The fridge was there, the cooker was there, and the sink was there, okay? No toilet. The toilet was a shared toilet with all the other flats in the block, and it was 2 floors down. So what wins in the middle of the night when I need a wee? Do you know what I mean? Putting on trousers and going outside, or just pop into the sink. That one. And I remember, 20-odd years ago, Jane in a sleepy state saying, "Oh, at least take the dishes out first." I didn't. I used to get hold of the bottom plate and lift them all up and wee straight down the plug hole. You've been fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for... You don't get an encore in any other profession, do you? If a builder does a good job and he leaves, you go, "Come back." "What? Come back." "What? All right." Good job I left a bit. I was talking about rumour and gossip and stuff, and I don't buy into it. I read something about someone, I go, well, that's interesting, and I think it might not be true. And so I never pass it on. I never pass on sort of small talk and gossip. But I witnessed this, so I think I can share this with you. Me and my girlfriend went along to the final 6 of the X Factor last year. And it's in a studio in Wembley. And we got there, and we were greeted by this bloke with a sort of headset and a clipboard. He went, "Hi, Ricky, thanks for coming. There's some other celebrities in." Oh, for fuck's sake. I said, can I just go right at the back? He went, "Yeah, sure." Right at the back with the other celebrities. So it was fine. We were right at the back. My girlfriend there, me was there. About a yard away, Chris Tarrant and his daughter, and in front of them, Aldo Zilli, the chef, and his wife. And they stand you up when each act comes on, and you clap, and that's it. But I don't know if Chris and Aldo had met before that evening, but they were getting on like a house on fire. They were, honestly, Aldo kept looking round, Chris was making him laugh, they were having a laugh, they were standing up, they were dancing along. Chris had his best sort of lilac jacket on, he's pushed it right up to the elbows like that. Yeah. And Ben did a Joe Cocker number, and Chris was sort of doing the actions, and Aldo was turning around and laughing. They were, oh, bless them. And it really is live, so in the ad break, nothing happens really. The judges get powdered, well, Simon does, and the warm-up man was going into the audience, keeping them amused. And on the night I was there, he probably does it every week, but he was saying, "Has anyone got any questions for the judges?" And he went, "Little girl there with her hand up. How old are you, darling?" 7. What's your name? Sarah. What's your question? For Simon. Simon, why do you smoke? Good question. Yes, Simon, why do you smoke? The was going, why do you smoke? And Simon went, "Smoking's good for you, dear." And they went, "Oh, God, oh." He went, "Back in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next ad break, he goes, "Lady there with her hand up. What's your name?" "Emma." "Where are you from?" "Essex." "What's your question?" "Simon, will you marry me?" And Simon went, "Why not?" And they were, like, okay. As he was walking back, we saw Louis Walsh just tap his arm like that and show him something. And he went, "What? Chris Tarrant's got a question." It was back in 3, 2, 1. And me and my girlfriend looked at each other and we thought, brilliant. Sometime before the show, Louis Walsh and Chris Tarrant have got together. Chris is going to ask a question. It's going to be a cheeky question to the judges. They're going to love it. The audience are going to love it. They're going to carry him down the street and he's going to be back. So, third ad break. He goes, "Chris Tarrant in the audience, ladies and gentlemen." Hey. No, it was louder than that. I can't do 1,000 people. So he went, "All right, Chris." He went, "Yeah." He went, "This question's for Sharon Osbourne. You obviously married a very intelligent, articulate man in Aussie. That's as far as he gets. Because Sharon thinks he's going to have a go." So it goes like this. People are looking over it and goes, "You obviously married a very intelligent man." Sharon puts her head up like that, looks at him and goes, "Fuck you, Tarrant." Everyone went, "What?" He went, "Now listen. No wonder your wife left you, you cunt." I was like this. Kids looking at their mum. What did she called him a silly biscuit. That means a silly biscuit. Does it? Cunt? No, it doesn't mean that. Don't say that word. It doesn't mean biscuit. Don't. And Louis is going, "No, Sharon, don't." She goes, "No, fuck him." He's going, fucking going over there, back and forth. And we think it must have been Louis' idea, because he was going, I'm sorry. Like that, right? And they're back and forth. He's going, "What happened to church?" He goes, "You done it before, you bang. She was like, Old Testament God. And he was going, "What's the church?" He went, "Listen," he said, "I've known your hubby for 25 years. I'm not having a bloody go." Back in 3, 2, 1. The last act comes out, everyone stands up, apart from Chris, who is like this. What happened there? I've just been mauled. I've been humiliated. I feel like putting the sleeves down. And that's the end of that show. And now it goes over to ITV2 with Ben Shepherd before the results show. And Chris is booked on that show, and he's doing his thing. His mind's probably not on it. Everyone was talking about it half time. People were going, what happened there? Was he going to have a go? Did he start off wrong? Did she take him on? She said there was a history. What went on? What was it going to be? Come back out for the results show, and we're all there waiting for it. I look over, 4 empty seats. Oh, fuck. About 30 seconds to go before it went live, they all came out and sit down, okay? Everyone stands up. This time, apart from Chris Tarrant, who's still like that, and now his daughter's like that as well. First ad break, Sharon Osbourne gets the mic, and she goes, I'd like to apologise to all the mummies and kiddies in the audience for my awful, awful language. But when someone belittles a loved one, we're like lionesses, aren't we? She gets a round of applause. I look at Chris, he goes, this is bollocks.